Straight across,
Yeah.
Jim.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I'd just like to say that, you know, I have won a few championships over the years, and one of the championships that brings to mind is the Canadian Championship for legend cars. We dragged the race car to Barrie, Ontario, where they had the Canadian Nationals, and they had pretty good money up there. So we took the old motor home, went up, and I was pretty lucky there. I won the race the first time in the fall, and it was one of the richest legend car races, because legend car usually runs for trophies. So at the time, Christ, to win that thing and lead a few of the laps, you know, I come out of there with about $6,000 as prize money, which is unheard of. I probably spent that to get there, but like, it's unheard of for a legend car. It was the richest legend car race that ever was in North America, and that was in the fall of the year. Well, they decided they were going to have it again in the spring of the year in Barrie, Ontario, and I got up there, so we decided to go again. I went up, and I wasn't like, their competition was getting a little bit heavier at that time, and I was running third in the race, and all of a sudden there was two brothers there that were racing back and forth, and they had just come from North Carolina with their cars tuned right to the hill. So long about 45 laps, one brother hit the other brother, took them both out, and left me in third place. So I ended up winning the race, you know, and took home another $6,000. So that was the second time I'd won the championship two years in a row in Barrie, Ontario, and like, you know, that's just one of the things that comes to mind. And like another one that would come to mind is the 250 they used to run in Antigonish. And like, one of the things I remember is that, like, these race cars, when we raced them back then, we didn't have cool suits, and we didn't have air conditioning, we didn't have anything. You know, you sat in that race car and that sucker was 200 degrees, and you're sitting there, you know, for like 250 laps, and it'll really take its toll on you. And I can remember finishing the race. I believe I was in third position at the end of that race, and I remember Scotty Fraser and Greg Seward were ahead of me, and we got out of the race, and Greg pretty well collapsed, and Scotty just was flaked right out. But I had got out of my race car, and was, you know, it wasn't that bad. But the boys didn't realize, you know, that I had a hole cut in the roof of my car to let the air in, so the heat wasn't really getting to me as much as it was getting to them. So, like, you know, everybody said, look at that old bugger. He's jumping around down around there like a spring chicken, and there's young fella that are flaked out on the track. But anyway, just another yarn. So that'll do us for now.